all over his Twitter. He's fallen in love with her, kind of like me.
And then we've got Ben on the villager. So one important thing about Palutena is she's going to be throwing out a lot of side Bs. The new explosive projectile, I believe, was one of her custom moves in Smash 4.
She's going to also be throwing a lot of her neutral B. She's going to try to out-camp Villager as much as she possibly can.
Or he's just going to go very aggressive. It looks like Shamoo does not want to play super patiently. He just wants to go in.
It also works out because her back air and dash attack can really work against, you know, all of Villager's things. Back air especially, against any of the aerials that Villager can throw out.
So one thing that kind of expects Shamoo to go for is a lot of off-stage pressure against Villager's recovery. See right there, he tried to go for the stage spike back air. Didn't quite work out, and tries to recover and gets spiked for it.
That lingering hitbox. And teching is easier in this game, but it's still hard to get used to, so...
No fault on Shamoo for missing that. He's probably going to want to play a little bit safer, especially off stage, given that he just died for it. So,
yep. See him resulting more to ledge trapping, and I can imagine he'll try to do it with side B, set up some stuff, safe kills with to up air.
On the other side, though, Ben is doing a pretty good job trying to zone him out. See, he's playing pretty way, look, just abusing his projectiles, not really respecting the counter reflect option from Shamoo.
Shamoo hasn't been shown using it too much, though. And I guess, you know, Villager's fair and...
Oh, an unfortunate SD from Shamoo.
Yeah, Palutena likes following the angle you teleport next to. But I feel like Villager's fair and bear are just too fast to react to counter. And even if you do reflect, you know, Villager would have already moved out of the way before the pellet comes back.
But nice back air from Shamoo, taking it to 1 stock to 2. But Ben is definitely holding his own.
All right, trying to use that back air to space. He's just having a hard time in disadvantage right now.
And it looks like he's starting to get a little Shamoo's starting to get a little impatient, and he's just trying to rush Villager a little bit too much, and Ben is just capitalizing on it. Ben is just, he looks like he's willing to play the slow game, not have to worry about approaching. Shamoo's doing all the approaching for him.
He's standing at a range where the explosive flame won't really work out too well.
It looks like he's going for like the middle of the two main ranges, the short range and the far range.
At the range where if Shamoo does end up using explosive flame, he can still punish.
Up air almost taking it, but not quite.
Oh,
the back air will take it, and Shamoo evening it down to 1 stock apiece.
The damage output from Palutena can probably take this back. Yeah, 1 hit, already 15%. A couple more, maybe 7.
I mean, with all the multi-hit moves, it's probably a little bit more than 7.
Oh, yeah. 7.
And now it looks like Shamoo's playing a lot more confidently. He's definitely found his groove. But Ben almost going for the hard read on the ledge and trying to catch with the bowling ball. That would have killed.
Ooh, air dodge.
Ooh. Pretty unfortunate. Both of them SD'd at least 1 stock that match.
Air dodge is trying to get used to the engine, the new teching and the new air dodge. Happens to all of us.
I mean, Ben could have also been going for it could have been a buffer, because we all know that the buffer system is a lot longer in this game. Or it could have been, he could have been trying to go for the brawl air dodge, where you don't input a direction and that has a lot less lag.
Yeah. But looks like Ben is switching. Wow.
To Pac-Man.
Much worse matchup than Villager, I can imagine, but I'm feeling he's going for the matchup inexperience, because no one really knows how new Pac-Man plays.
I mean, who knows the Palutena Pac-Man matchup? I don't think anyone has that experience from Smash 4, so...
I can imagine it'll be Palutena mostly using her reflector, but it might be a bit more different in this game. Pac-Man is supposed to play a lot more aggressive. As you can see, he's less about the fruit, more about his aerials. They buffed his speed in many ways, so I can imagine he can actually outbox Palutena if he wants to.
And now with the 1.2 patch, his glitch with his neutral B got fixed, so Ben's not going to have to worry about accidentally losing the key for apparently no reason.
Wow.
And it looks like Ben's just doing, like, being much more aggressive this game, and it's throwing Shamoo off. He's not really been able to adjust. And that's the first stock, Bell to F smash.
He's using the fire hydrant as a bait, and Shamoo is falling for it. He fully committed to a nair to try to take out the fire hydrant and got punished for it. And that time, I don't know what he went for to try to punish it, but he definitely got bodied for it.
So right there is something we're probably going to see a little bit more of. Palutena trying to nair through the hydrant as it's falling, because that could catch the Pac-Man's descent, as well as not taking damage from that hydrant.
I don't see Shamoo reflecting as much, actually.
I'm sure he knows that it's a reflector as well, right?
Hopefully.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't know. But Ben is now playing, like, given that he's on the end of the stock, he's now playing a lot safer. And Shamoo is just trying to close out the stock. Ooh,
all right, wow.
That looks like it was
bad
slightly
DI.
bad DI. He might have wanted to DI in more rather than up because of the new LSI mechanic.
Mm-hmm. If y'all don't know, LSI is holding up or down to make the speed of your knockback a little slower or faster, and can help you lift some things, but it's only horizontally, so you can't work vertically. In form of DI.
And that's if he's holding up, which he probably was in that situation to try and get the angle away from the blast zone, he would have been launched faster.
All right, evening this up. He did use Reflector once. I'm not sure if it was a misinput, though. It was kind of random.
Okay, we have to know that Ben now has that bell, and he's not afraid to use it. And he's catching the roll by running into the shield and then pivot grabbing. Shamoo probably not expecting him to just run into the shield and do nothing. So he got a little thrown off by that panic roll, and it worked. Nair has a lot more grab. And Ben air dodging off stage. Ooh,
nice.
Tricky recovery, stage spiking Shamoo. And Ben up a stock.
We have to also remember that Pac-Man's grab is so much better in this game. You've seen him land 2, which would be a rarity in the last game.
I mean, 1 would be a rarity in the last game, except
Holy
for
hell.
hardest of reads. And he actually got something off of it instead of Smash 4, where he won it.
Wow.
And Ben trying to punish the explosion, but Shamoo riding the water into the explosion and getting Ben hit.
Okay. I wonder if he was trying to go for the up to the stars combo with that Galaga, kill him off the top.
I mean,
too early.
Yeah, it was probably a little bit too early for that. He was probably just going for damage. Probably wanted to just do more item play, though. And that's another thing where Shamoo is just back air the hydrant. Because his back air has invincibility, he's not worried about taking damage from the hydrant. And
okay, legless dash attack. All right, nice punish.
And now he's just trying to cover the ledge, and Pac-Man gets back on stage, goes for the grab. He almost was safe for it.
That explosive flame is such an oppressive tool on the ledge. Can cover jump, staying on ledge, anything, really. Roll is your only option, basically.
Ben going for his own ledge trap there, and it barely not working out. And now he has the bell on deck. Shamoo has to be afraid. And it looks like he barely misses and doesn't get to catch.
Nice.
Shamoo with the parry, but it was one hit too early, and he ended up getting punished for it.
All right, Shamoo's trying not to let Pac-Man charge any of the... Ooh, not again. Not again. Oh,
no.
That's unfortunate.
Two last stock SDs. That is unfortunate. Both from air dodges.